I have a little bit of downtime from work, and seeing that I was in the area, I decided to declare that finally I have come back to Westfield Yestercades. Well, there are still loads and loads of collectibles up front. Got the game systems, Polaroid, Power Master Optimus Prime, Virtual Boy, but no one remembers that. I or my uncle had Merlin. G.I. Joe! Help computer! Stop all the downloading! And then lots of gamage, of course. Still. Brother! We got a Constructicon there. And an old school cable box. Looks like it comes from California because it has KTTV, KTLA. Usually when they have K's in front of them, they're from California. We'll turn the corner and... Hi kids, we're home early. The interactive Wheel of Fortune game. Always wanted one, but never got it. Old school Simon. Remember, there is a review of one that I have on our channel. It partially worked. At this location, there's a little back room with more games. I think they save it for parties. Here are the things you can play here. Okay. There's some posters of movies and games alike. Yeah. And yeah. Wait. Turn around, more posters, more games. This is one I saw a lot of back in the day, obviously. Fake Mean Gene, fake King Kong Bundy, fake Andre. And this looks like the Metal Maniac and DC Drake from the old ECW. Yeah, they actually made a Fix-It Felix Jr. game from Wreck-It Ralph. Space Invaders, that's a classic. In the main room, there's some pinball too. We have all the different shows and characters. There's Ghostbusters, Twilight Zone. Brother! I'm everywhere here today, brother. I do remember Theater of Magic. Now this is interesting because if it's the same machine that I remember from last time, yep, instead of Street Fighter 2 Turbo, it's Super Street Fighter 2 X, meaning this is the Japanese version. Okay. So my hand. Okay. Watch. Watch this too. Okay. They aren't showing the bosses, but if they did, you would see that they switched out some of the names of them. Bison is Vega, Vega's Balrog, and Balrog is M. Bison. They switched it around because Balrog is the boxer, and in Japan his name is M. Bison, like Mike Bison. So, guess who they didn't want to get sued by? So, yeah, last time I was here they had this machine, so pretty neat to see the import version. See, here's proof. Vega, otherwise known as M. Bison. This is the Japanese version, like I said. More proof. You see that? And speaking of the Ninja Turtles and everyone wanting to be like them in the 90s, here is something I've never seen before. The Battletoads arcade game. We all remember it from the NES, the Nintendo, and other home consoles, but this is like the first time I've ever seen. I knew there was an arcade version, but this is the first time I have seen it in the wild. Of course, the Nintendo version is infamously known for being difficult. And I don't remember seeing Leonardo here last time. He's amongst the Mortal Kombat machine and Outrun. Here's something interesting. It's a Pong table, but it's not what you think. See, everything, the blocks and everything are made of wood. It's kind of like a foosball table, like a electric hockey, instead of an actual video game. But it's made up to look like the original Pong. See? I just scored on them. Okay. Got 3 classics in a row. Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Asteroids. Topped by an inflatable Walkman. In the corner, I have to point out the old style 70s, 80s TV set, complete with Atari systems, and complete with games as well. As people who go to these places know, they have this, they have other systems, and a selection of games, and you can rent them out as you wish. It looks like I broke the machine. I got the ball stuck there. I've been trying to shake it, but to no avail. Yeah, it's not moving. I have found a bit of an abnormality. This is the first Q*bert. However, the art, the paneling, comes from the second Q*bert, Q*bert's Cubes. A little there. Yeah, because the rat was in the Q*bert's Cubes, not the original Q*bert. We all know the main villain of the first Q*bert is this guy. So a little Frankenstein action down there. And, see? Q*bert with all of his new rivals. from the sequel, which this is not. Yes, brother! The big boot! The leg drop! And the 1, 2, 3, brother! I'm Popeye! Remember, these are not toys. Over here, aside from the homage to NES games, you could go in the Level Up Lounge, and for a price, you could get an intimate premier gaming lounge with an 8-foot screen. Well, that's going to do it for today. My free time is over. So I hope you enjoy this little tour of a really, really neat place in Union County. It's off of Broad Street in Westfield, so everybody check it out. There's also 1 or 2 other locations in New Jersey. I think one's in Somerville and one's in Red Bank. So if you're near one of them, again, highly recommended.